Do you think the Switch at 130 million will pass the PS2 at 150 million? Probably, yeah. The Switch, one thing you guys don't know, probably, maybe you do, is that the Switch and the PS4 are officially the consoles with the most RPGs released on them. Of course, you know, it's no surprise because indie developers couldn't publish their games on the PS2 era. The PlayStation 2 used to be the king of RPGs in terms of numbers. Numerically speaking, the PS2 was the king. It had over 130 RPGs, both Western and Japanese. And if we count the ones that never came out of Japan, we're talking about over 150 role-playing games worldwide, the PlayStation 2 alone. But the Switch and PS4 have over 200 already, each, probably more. If we count indies, oh yeah, man, we're talking about 300-400 maybe RPGs released for them, PS4 and Switch. Now I don't know exactly which one has more, but the Switch has more games than the PlayStation 4. Let's make a comparison right now. There are currently, according to Wikipedia, 4,488 games released on the Nintendo Switch worldwide. Almost 4,500 games released for it. What about the PS4, man? Jesus Christ. But the PS4, there are currently 3,293 according to Wikipedia. Wow, pretty much 3,300. So the Switch has got beats it for 1,200. So it is safe to assume the Switch has more RPGs. Switch is officially the king in terms of numbers of role-playing games, baby. Oh my god. Wow, damn! So for those of you who asked me before if I'm ever gonna do a tier list ranking every single JRPG released for those systems, I don't think so. I don't think so, because I mean the Switch still going and it's probably gonna keep going for at least 2 more years. I'm pretty sure Nintendo's next console will be in 2025. Maybe they'll announce it next year, I don't know. I'm just speculating here, but Switch, I think it has at the very least 2 more years to go. And the PlayStation 4, because the PlayStation 5 is still so freaking expensive, I think the PS4 also has like a couple of years more to go before it disappears. However, Final Fantasy 16, coming up in 2 or 3 weeks, I think, is going to be an exclusive on the PlayStation 5. And that's a big freaking game, hugely anticipated game from one of the biggest video game companies in the world. So what's that gonna tell developers and other companies? That's sending a message, man. That's sending the message that maybe you should stop developing for the PlayStation 4 right now. But then in a year or in a few months, Final Fantasy 16, I get the feeling it's gonna be on PS4 and Xbox Series X and whatnot. Mark my words. Clip this. But the point remains the same, that even if it's gonna start feeling after Final Fantasy 16 that the PlayStation 4 is going down, I still think it has a couple of years to go. So we're talking about way more RPGs released for it. And the Switch, same. So I declare right now the Switch as the king in terms of numbers of RPGs. Damn. I never would have expected one single console to beat the PlayStation 2, man. But Switch, hands down.